Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Rubbish Mechanic. We're going to do an oil change on my Alfa 166. Now, doing an oil change on this car is enough to break a man. And I'll explain a little bit more as to what's going on. Please excuse the jet washing sounds, all that kind of crap going on in the background. Because summer, basically, we've got people jet washing cars and mowing lawns, and my mate's out on his motorbike in the farm at the back of me, so it's all going to be happening. But anyway, you can see the sump there, you can see the sump nut, etc, etc. So I'll have a quick spin through what we've got to do. We have oil. This particular car takes 1040 semi-synthetic. Please ignore the different brands and viscosities, because what is in the containers is exactly 1040 semi-synthetic. So I'll just wind it out of a big 205 litre drum to make it easier for filling the car up. You need your oil filter, that's your part number, and you'll be needing a 19mm socket and a 19mm spanner, a rag, a drain pan and a decent jack. So I'm going to pop you here for a minute. I'm actually going to pop you there for quite a while now, because when you're in position you'll see, there we go. So doing an oil change on these is actually, it's not too bad, because there's no under tray as such, and you can see the sump nut right there. It's relatively easy to get at. The other clause, which tends to happen quite a lot with Alfa Romeos, is particularly on the big V6 engines like this, the oil filter is in, well, it's the end of the world, because it's one of the most, if not the most difficult oil filter to get at on any car that I've ever worked on, because it's right at the back of the engine, at the back of the sump. You can't get to it because all of the engine mountings and everything are in the way. Let me just slide that out of the way. You've got back engine mounting there, which is this silver thing, and the oil filter lives up the back, and in between that you've got the power steering lines, the drive shaft, the alternator, and all sorts of other flotsam and jetsam in between. Just makes it an absolute royal pain in the arse to get at, because you can't even reach through simply underneath and get it, because there's no access. And what I do is I actually go through and take off the plastic arch lining and try and reach my hand through as best as I can. So bear with me, and might be a long video, so we'll get cracking, shall we? And I'll talk you through as we go. So 19mm spanner on the sump nut, give it a, oh dear, it's tight. Oh, crack off like so. I'll drain the oil out, and I bet you this is going to fill half the subframe up with oil as well. The engine is warm, it's not ridiculously hot, it's ideal for an oil change. There we go. And I've dropped the sump nut as well. Shit. Never mind, that was hot. I'm going to get an oily hand in a minute. Wonderful. There we go. So it's not too dirty, but it's done about 3,500 miles, so engine oil and filter change, the cheapest engine rebuild you'll ever do, so do it as often as you can. So I'll let that drain for a bit, and yeah, these engines do like to use a little bit of oil, they're designed to, and so it's important to keep your eye on the oil level at all times. And with it being somewhat exotic Italian, they are quite an expensive car to keep on the road, but it doesn't matter, this one's here to stay. It's certainly going to be staying within my ownership for the foreseeable future anyway. And first try. Lovely. Just drop that on there a minute. I tell you what, it sounds like a drone fest round here. There's 3 people mowing the grass and lawn. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to do it. Every time I want to film, somebody's either doing something. So, anyway, enough rant. Give that a clean. You'll see, on the sump nut, where are we? There's 2 little magnets there. And I wish all cars had this. It's all your little pricklies that wear off over the engine's life, rather than just lying in the sump or going to the oil filter, they stick to that. And well, this engine's in quite good condition anyway, and well, it's in fantastic condition. There's no pricklies on there and it's spotlessly clean. So let's stick that there a minute, try not to drop it again. And with this being a brass sump nut, there's no washer as such, and the mating sealing face is actually on the sump. So we're okay there with that. Right, dirty all off my hands. I'll clean my hands with a bit of brake clean. Not recommended. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you now on the camera, and I'll show you where the oil filter is and how discombobulated you've got to get the bloody thing off. I'll leave the oil draining for a bit. I'll move that to a safe distance. Out of the way, stick it in your filter. Move the old drain pan back a little bit, because that's going to make a right mess. The oil filters, oh, they end up making a right mess doing this, and yeah. On the main side though is all the oil that leaks into the subframe and stuff. It's good corrosion resistance, so every cloud and all that. Right, let's bring it this way. Bring the old drop. Now then, I've already gone ahead and taken the securing bolt out of the wing there. There's just a little twist tie that's there, and if I bring you underneath, you can just about make the oil filter out there. Oh yeah. So if you can't see me undoing it, please bear with, because this camera's quite big. So I'm going to prop you up so you can kind of see what's going on. Maybe get you under the car, like so, something like that. Stand up. There we go. Now then, take this out. I'm just hoping this filter's not going to be tight. I'm very strong, but sometimes. So I did do it myself last time, but it's been about 8 months since it was last done. So get that one done. There we go. Right, reach in, the hand to the back, get a rag. If any of you out there know a better system of doing this, please let me know, but it's the easiest one that I've found. Oh dear. No, no good. Right. What I'm going to do is, I'll just bring you up again to show you. I've undone the inner arch, and you see where the alternator is, and you just about make the oil filter out at the back. There it is, just above the drive shaft. And yeah, it's increasingly difficult to get at. So what I'm going to do is, because you can't get a filter wrench on it or anything like that, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to wrap some coarse sandpaper around it, and see if I can get a grip on it like that. Bear with me, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm not going to pause yet, it's just going to be waiting, so enjoy yourself and look at an exhaust for a bit. And we're back. And what I've got here is a strip of sandpaper, nothing too fancy. Fold it through, try my best to crush it around the filter and get a grip on it, and hopefully she'll peel off. God. What a bloody joke. Draw this way. I can hear a TD5 somewhere. Yeah, it's next door neighbour. Oh, what a nightmare. Jeez. Tell you what, let me try and get a bit more access like that. Oh, ow! Why won't you come undone? Okay, swapping arm. Not strong enough for that one. Motorbikes and everything now. Been nothing about all morning, apart from people. Oh, it does annoy me. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Some stupid Italians. I only put this on myself by hand. I think we might have to cut this shuddy video short, people, because I ain't going to be able to do this. What in the thunder's going on here?